Welcome to the Fulton campus on this outstanding homecoming day and to this special recognition honoring the 2023 Alumnus of the Year recipients of the ICC Distinguished Service and Young Alumnus of the Year awards and the Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. Today we honor 5 individuals who have achieved success and who have a special connection with the college. 2023 Alumnus of the Year, Sheldon Morris of Oxford. ICC Distinguished Service Award recipient, Donna Thomas of New Albany. Young Alumnus of the Year Award recipient, Linky Mara of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And Athletic Hall of Fame inductees, Anthony Brock of North Little Rock, Arkansas, and David Shoemaker of Jacksonville, Alabama. Today, we also recognize several special guests who have joined us for this significant event in the life of Itawamba Community College. As I call these groups out, if you would please stand and we'll give them a round of applause at the end. Members of our legislature, state, county, and local officials, Board of Trustees members, y'all can go ahead and stand now. Board of Trustees members and former Board of Trustees members, Alumni Association Board and Foundation Board members, former recipients of the Alumnus of the Year, Distinguished Service Award, and Athletic Hall of Fame recognition recipients. Let's give them a round of applause. It is the responsibility of the Alumni Association Board of Directors to select the Alumnus of the Year, Athletic Hall of Fame, Distinguished Service, and Young Alumnus of the Year honorees from among the nominations which are solicited from all alumni of Itawamba Junior College, Itawamba Community College, as well as current members of ICC's faculty and staff. It is my pleasure to work with such a committed and dedicated alumni board, especially President John Lee Lyles of Houston, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association. John?
On behalf of the ICC Alumni Association, welcome to Homecoming 2023. It is my privilege to share in this significant celebration in the life of the college. It is a special honor to participate in this ceremony that will recognize such deserving individuals, especially in this year celebrating ICC's 75th anniversary. ICC opened its doors on September 1st, 1948. Today, we express overdue appreciation to the small group of individuals who had a vision for IJC 75 years ago. Little did they know the magnitude of the impact that Itawamba Community College would have today. We appreciate your presence today and your continuing connection with Itawamba Community College. It is a place which provided an exceptional start for all of us, as well as a lifetime of memories, and is now enabling our children and grandchildren to continue our legacy where the best start. Although its face and the students' faces have changed over the years, ICC continues to be a special place. Our Alumni Association made excellent choices this year. Congratulations to each of you. I encourage you to be a part of the Alumni Association if you aren't already. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Chad Chase, ICC Dean of Students and Director of Athletics, who will bring greetings from the Athletic Department. Greetings from Dr. Chase.
Good afternoon. What an exciting time to be an ICC Indian. On behalf of our coaches, staff, and student athletes, welcome to Homecoming 2023. This ceremony, which honors new inductees into the Athletic Hall of Fame, at ICC we take pride in our student athletes and we strive to represent you, our loyal supporters, in a positive manner. This year, 104 of our student athletes earned Mississippi Association of Community College academic honors, and ICC had a league best 4 teams earn MAC Academic Team Honors of the Year for their stellar academic performance during the 22-23 athletic season. They were men's tennis, women's tennis, volleyball, and women's basketball. 62 student athletes in 8 of ICC's 11 teams also earned National Junior College Athletic Association academic honors. Represented are baseball, women's basketball, men's soccer, women's soccer, softball, men's tennis, women's tennis, and volleyball. We're extremely proud that our student athletes are truly student athletes. We in the athletic department invite you to visit us often as we compete for championships in all sports. We appreciate your coming today, and we are glad to have you as part of our ICC family. It is a pleasure to present Mr. Michael Upton, Director of Advancement, who will recognize the inductees into ICC's Athletic Hall of Fame for 2023.
Our first honoree this afternoon is Anthony Brock of Little Rock, Arkansas, who earned the associate's degree from ICC and the bachelor's degree at the University of Alabama. A member of the ICC men's basketball team, he also played at the University of Alabama. He was named National Junior College Athletic Association All-American Second Team in 2008. His 36 points in a game against Colin led to ICC's first state championship in 40 years in the Mississippi Association of Community and Junior Colleges tournament. He went 10 of 11 at the free throw line in that win. He was the Region 23 Player of the Year and was selected to compete as a member of the North team in the MACJC All-Star basketball game. He served as head coach and trainer for Team Arkansas, which he also organized. In addition, he hosts Skills and Drills youth camps. He and his wife Laura are the parents of Maya Brock and baby Brock, who will join the family in November.
It means a lot. I knew it was coming one day, but I didn't know it was coming this early. I remember a couple of years ago, I text Coop, and I said, man, you're a Hall of Famer from what we've done and what I think of you. And he said, well, if I'm in one day, I'm pretty sure you will be in. There was a rubber dome. We worked hard in there. I know it was hot, a lot. It was real hot, and we had the small locker room. And when we moved to the Davis Event Center, it was like, yeah, it's a different feel, and it was like, I felt like we was doing something then.
We had a good team, but we didn't have a point guard. And when we added Anthony, I knew that was the extra piece that we needed.
I've never won a state championship, and then I had a friend that we got there, his name was Jason Marks. And with him being from here and us growing up playing AAU basketball together, that was a special moment. But just to be able to win that state, because the year before we lost to Colin, I think it was in the semis. And then that next year we beat Colin in the championship at our house, and I knew we weren't gonna lose at home, so that was one of the best memories. Coach Cooper was a father figure to me from jump, and it was like to the point where we was his kids. It was tough love, but it was just knowledge being given. You can tell that he had the knowledge of seeing something special in his players, and everything that Coop told me and everything that he was brought to us as a group and individually, you had to pick off of it. You had to pick off of it and try to be the best version of yourself. And my thing was, how can I make him happy? How can I make him proud? And that was just keep putting in the work. Will Colmeyer, he's always motivating us and telling us how proud he was of us and giving us gems. I don't remember any teachers, but I know I had two lady teachers up in the English hall. They was real sweet. They was very supportive. But ICC was the best. And I can't forget Miss Missy, the dorm manager. Miss Missy was one of a kind, and she showed us love and support. And even when I left, I got a mail package in the mail for all my clippings. She would cut out stuff and laminate them and stuff like that and sent it to me. Coop hollered, but Miss Coop was like the voice of reason, but she would get in, she would pull you, she wouldn't holler at you. If she did, she would holler. Now she would holler, but she would pull you and she would get into your stuff more in that way to get you to understand this is what we're trying to do, or you're not doing this and they're not doing it because you're not doing it. Miss Coop was the glue to the whole thing that we had going on. And every day she dressed out. She looked more like a ball player than coach.
Anthony and his teammates, they were that kind of group. They were good people. They were good players. They took care of business. Really high quality integrity. Just so proud of them.
My mom was my biggest motivation. I was just on the phone with her before I came in, and she working now like she did all the time, and just try to tell her take it easy, but she's a big motivation to me. And I tell her thank you all the time for putting me on that road. Every time I needed something, of course, she would be there. And just a big motivation, the strength of a woman. You know, if I see her doing it and working hard, I feel like I can do the same thing. So my mom was a big motivation. So I just would like to thank everybody from the cafeteria workers to the teachers to faculty, staff, Mr. Blaylock, Coach Cooper, Miss Carrie Ball. I don't want to go into name dropping because I don't want to leave nobody out. So I just would like to say a big thank you to everyone.
Congratulations, Anthony Brock, 2023 Athletic Hall of Fame. Our second honoree this afternoon is David Shoemaker of Jacksonville, Alabama. He attended ICC from 2005 to 2008 and earned the bachelor's degree from Atlanta Christian College. His work history includes the Little Tree Preschool and Head Start Preschool. He played soccer at ICC, where he was nationally ranked top 2 in goals, assists, and points during both years, and earned All-Region 23 Player of the Year honors. In 2007, he was first in career assists, including having 4 in one match, and career points, as well as goals, assists, and points in a season. He ranked number 2 with 31 career goals. Additional honors included top 3 finish in scoring, points, and assists in the nation in his final season at ICC. His team was the first in program history to receive votes in the NJCAA poll, best winning percentage in program history for a season, most wins and fewest losses, and a team record 73 goals and 68 assists. He was also invited to play overseas. I'll also add that David is our first soccer player to be inducted into the ICC Athletic Hall of Fame. He and his wife Bethany Warren are the parents of Austin, Abby, and Alexis.
Honestly, it's a great honor. I felt, honestly, when I first came in to ICC and I saw the Hall of Fame wall, I felt like it would be something I could try to go for. As somebody from a small school, small area, small town of Jacksonville, Alabama, nobody's ever done that. I was the first person to ever get a soccer scholarship from my high school. So I was like, that would be a goal. As soon as the tryout ended, Coach Sullivan and my mom talked. I talked to Coach Sullivan. I knew this was the place I wanted to be from that moment forward. So I was designed more of an assist player my first year. Then coming in my second year, I got to know a lot of talented players. I got to move back to a striker position. Well, that season got cut short. Then my final season, I got great teammates, especially with Dylan McCord from Tupelo, probably one of the best strikers I've ever played with. I always saw myself as a teammate first, even in high school. Then coming here with the great supporting cast I had, you know, I can name several different players that I loved playing with. But Dylan McCord made my life so much easier, to be honest with you. He was one that I counted on. If I was having a bad game, I could give him the ball, he could score anywhere. And defense could try to double team him, he knew I could do it. So when we were going to games, teams couldn't stop us both. So we just relied on each other, and it just became easy for one of us is going to have a good game, either goals or assists. Nobody was going to stop either one of us. Coach Sullivan would ask a couple different players, hey, I'm going to recruit, would somebody be willing to babysit? And honestly, I've always enjoyed watching kids. I did it back home in my hometown, and I told them I would love to. When I found out I had my first, was having my first son, I contacted them and told them, hey, you got to stick around. I want my son to be with you when he gets here. So he's had a huge impact on my life, even to today. Oh, I had some great teachers. Miss Davis, the English teachers that I had were phenomenal. The baseball coach, I had him for baseball theory, Coach Collier. Great guy. Psychology teacher, I don't remember his name. One of those teachers I'll never forget, because within one class session he'll remember your name, where you're from. The friendships that I've made here outside of the soccer community, or just overall sports, because when everybody talks about your soccer family, it's not that here, because once you're in the sports family here, it's not just soccer, it's all over the sports. You have basketball, football, tennis, and all that. I do want to thank everybody from the ICC. I want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me to get me to where I'm at. Thank Coach Sullivan especially. You made a huge impact in my life, not just on the soccer field, but off. The faculty at ICC, y'all are amazing. I couldn't have done it without y'all. So thank y'all so much, and I appreciate everything y'all have done for me.
Congratulations, David Shoemaker, 2023 Athletic Hall of Fame. It is my pleasure to recognize a new award this year from our Alumni Association, the Young Alumnus of the Year. And the 2023 Young Alumnus of the Year recipient is Linky Murray of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She has been a yacht chef, private chef, and travel chef since 2018. She also conducts demos and cooking classes, does appearances at high-end events across the country as an influencer for the Big Green Egg. Noteworthy events in her career include a finalist on Food Network Star Season 8, a feature in People Magazine, Fire Masters Season 3, menus and desserts for Barack Obama and John McCain during the 2008 presidential debate, lunches for Colin Powell, the 80th birthday cake for Frankie Valli, and contracts on the yachts of Jack Nicklaus and other high-end customers. She earned the associate's degree from ICC and the bachelor's degree from MUW. Her ICC activities included Indian delegation, dance line, center stage, choir, the Miss ICC pageant, and a member of the 2004 Homecoming Court. She is the daughter of Antoinette and Quiz Badenhorst, and she is engaged to Justin Flanagan. Unfortunately, she cannot be with us today, but accepting on the award on her behalf will be her parents.
So my initial reaction when I was told that I just won Young Alumnus of the Year, the first one ever, I was very humbled. There's a reason I started out at ICC. There's a reason I started my ground roots here. So that humbling experience was overwhelming. I loved all of my instructors. I loved getting involved in Indian delegation, making new friends, starting on the kick line, getting your butt whipped on stage by Miss Kathy, doing more kicks than you would probably ever do in your life. And then getting ready for the football games and getting in uniform and then getting out there and you just feel the energy, you feel the crowd. Teachers, amazing teachers that teach psychology that remembers your name after you just introduce it once. Choir practices were almost, that was my favorite. And art, I don't know if the art school is still the same, but back then when you're sitting back there and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna apply this. Now, I just came from France and Spain where I did the Sagrada Familia and I were involved with things like Picasso and Monet, and my fruit platters are modeled after paintings. And I'm like, oh, why didn't I not pay attention? Why did I not study that more? And so the older I get, the more these great experiences. Oh my goodness, not even to talk about Halloween. Halloween is coming up. We got into so much trouble because we went and rolled people's yards back in college. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that. Dr. Cole, Miss Betty. Miss Betty was the one that coached me through all my pageant years. And pageantry at that point gave me the confidence to go into an interview at any point or time to basically say who I am and believe it. Dr. Cole gave me many opportunities. I cannot thank that man enough in my life. But my whole entire experience here, if I have to think about Miss Davis, my choir director, I saw her a few years after I left ICC, and she's still bubbly and everything. Miss Mary Sue and Mr. Boggs, they're still friends of mine. We're still on Facebook together. Mock interviews after mock interviews, trying to get you ready to be a young lady into the pageantry system that can give you more scholarships. There's so many influential people that you will look back 20, 30, 40 years from now that you will say, those are the people that shaped me in life. As an immigrant from South Africa, you start over. You basically start over and your parents come and they give you the American dream. To me, the American dream was to be the best person I can be and to have a great, amazing career. ICC gave me the opportunity to further myself in society, into my career, into success in life. And that was all through all the opportunities and all the activities on campus that you can get yourself involved in that will get you those scholarships. And that makes it possible to go to college. ICC all the way, baby. Chop it up. I'm honored and thankful for this great award. And I have to thank so many people that the list will go on forever. So I'm grateful most of all for God that gave me the strength and the wisdom. And I'm grateful for every single person that shaped me into the woman I am today, that gave me the strength, gave me the roots, and gave me the knowledge to become successful in life. And ICC was my start.
Congratulations to Linky Murray, 2023 Young Alumnus of the Year. The 2023 recipient of the Itawamba Community College's Distinguished Service Award is Donna Thomas of New Albany. She has been a member of the ICC family for more than 50 years, serving as a producer of an adult education newspaper, which was distributed throughout Appalachia, continuing education director, journalism instructor, director of media relations, director of public relations, and currently director of communications. She has been the advisor for both the Chieftain, the college newspaper, and the Mirror, the college yearbook, which have won multiple awards from the Mississippi Press Association. She is the secretary for the ICC Alumni Association and treasurer for the College Public Relations Association of Mississippi, from which she has received numerous awards, way more than we can count. She earned the associate's degree from Northeast Mississippi Community College, and we won't hold that against her since it is very clear that her heart has been at ICC for so many years, and the bachelor's degree from the University of Mississippi. In May, she was awarded ICC's very first Golden Employee Award for more than 50 years of service to the college. Her family includes her sister, Sherry Hobson.
I was overwhelmed, but I really do appreciate this honor, and it is more deserved by other people than but I am very, very appreciative. In November of the year before I became a member of the ICC family, I was called by a former classmate from Ole Miss and a friend who was working at the Daily Journal, and he said that there was an opportunity open at the ICC Tupelo campus. And he said there was a federal program, it was a federal newspaper, and they were going to lose the grant if they didn't find somebody for the position. So he said, I think you would be a perfect fit. I've always done something in public relations and communications, and I think to me that's the most rewarding of all, because I enjoy writing, I enjoy being with people and relating to people, and also working with the chieftain staff, because over the years I have had amazing students. I'm just blessed so greatly with all that I have been able to experience with the Itawamba Community College family. Being able to participate and contribute to all of the events and opportunities that Itawamba Community College offers, and at one time Itawamba Junior College, but it is just, to me, something that is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I have had the tremendous privilege of working with all of Itawamba Junior College, Itawamba Community College's presidents, and I really think that has been a special, special memory for me. It's hard to single out any member of the ICC family, both past and present, because to me that's what they are. We are all an ICC family. I have so many students, as I said, who have succeeded, who've excelled. I have one student who told me that when he left ICC that he was going to work for Turner Sports. And I told him, I said, you could possibly do that at some point, but I don't think that you're going to leave ICC and go directly to Turner Sports. And he looked at me and he said, one day I'll be at Turner Sports. And so he left here and went to a newspaper in South Mississippi. And one day I was sitting at my desk and I got a call, and he said, do you want to know where I am? And I said, absolutely. He said, I am talking with you from Turner Sports, but I really think that that is an example of some of the things that ICC students can do, that they don't have to set their goals to be right here, or they don't have to set their goals to do things that are limited. They can set their goals as high as they want, and they can succeed. Thank you not only to the Alumni Board, but to thank everyone who has played a role in what little that I have done at Itawamba Community College, because I don't think that, in my opinion, many, many, many more people deserve this award than I, because I just want to do what I can do to play a small part in any success that the college has. And I want to thank my sister, who has been very supportive of me. I want to thank all of my coworkers, all of the people whose lives have touched mine, and I hope that I have touched a few lives along the way. I want to thank all of my students, that Chieftain staff members, yearbook staff members, because without them, I don't think that I could have succeeded, because I really think that they are the reason that I wanted to be here. I want to thank all of the members of the ICC family, all of the college presidents with whom I've worked, and I want to thank particularly Dr. Allen and those members of the ICC family who are here now, because they are very supportive and they've been very, very nice to me, and to me that's very important. And I just don't know how I could say it any better than thank you. I appreciate you all.
Congratulations, Donna Thomas, 2023 Distinguished Service Award recipient. It is my pleasure now to recognize the 2023 Alumnus of the Year recipient, retired Colonel Sheldon Morris of Oxford. Colonel Morris is now the Executive Vice President for Programs at the Delta Health Alliance. He completed 22 years of honorable service in the military, concluding as Deputy Director for the Army Profession and Leadership. He also served 6 tours abroad. He began his career in the 3rd Brigade, 1st Cavalry Division at Fort Hood, Texas. A 1997 graduate of ICC, he earned the bachelor's degree from the University of Mississippi and the master's degree from the U.S. Army's Command General and Staff College. At ICC, he was a wide receiver for the football team, a statistician during his redshirt year, and a member of Fashion Tribe, the Baptist Student Union, and Gospel Sounds. His honors include multiple awards and distinctions from the U.S. Army, and in 2010, Colonel Morris was named the Ole Miss Alumni Association's Outstanding Young Alumni Award recipient. He served on the Ole Miss Alumni Board of Directors from 2018 to 2020. He and his wife Chelsea have 2 children, Lauren and Dylan.
I knew coming into Itawamba, my chances on playing my first year. It wasn't about ability, it was about opportunity. When I was not able to play my first year, now it's not to be focused on me, but focus on team. And Coach Miller allowed me to do that by still being a part of the team as a statistician. That enabled me, as one of the many steps in my life, to be able to thrive in an unknown and unknowable future. I've deployed 6 times, 3 to Iraq, 3 to Afghanistan, and none of those operating environments I knew anything about until I got there. And that's similar to coming out of Jacksonville, Florida, and coming to Fulton, Mississippi to Itawamba Community College. It's the same thing, the unknown and unknowable. But the trust in the people that you surround yourself with, that they have your best interest in mind, and you will still have to do the work to achieve whatever goal that you set forward is still paramount. So I had the Baptist Student Union, being a part of that team, and that leadership allowed me an opportunity to get away from the everyday life here on campus and just go around people and enjoy their fellowship. Also couple that a little bit with Coach Ball, when she had the gospel choir, was able to do that. I did a little modeling, and that was fun. But everything I wanted to be and be a part of, it was driven around teams. Coach Jay Miller and Coach Moore, Coach Collins. They instill teamwork, brotherhood, hard work, and no plays off. And so that automatically went straight into the classroom, because if you don't make the grades, you don't play across the board. Coach Carrie Ball allowed me an opportunity to work with her team. This summer going into my sophomore year, I had a unique opportunity to work with campus police and Mr. Donnie Garrison. He pulled me aside and showed me some points on leadership, and I greatly appreciate that. And last but not least would be Brother Chris Burrows. He holds this very, very special place in my heart, and he knows why. I will say another inspiration to me will be Mr. Carl Comer, all right? Who gave me an opportunity to learn about Mississippi and its historical relevance. I cherish those memories, and I still talked to him today for guidance, and those memories with him and Nadine will never be forgotten. I will say ICC is a family with a track record of excellence. I'll truly like to thank the board of directors for this prestigious honor. Selecting an out-of-stater as the alumnus of the year means a lot, and also informs everyone that anything is possible. I also like to thank all the professors that supported me during my 2 years here at the college, and the numerous friends in the surrounding areas that allowed me an opportunity to be a part of their family. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my family for all the love and support you provided me throughout these days. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Congratulations, Colonel Sheldon Morris, Itawamba Community College Alumnus of the Year for 2023. Now, Mr. John Lee Lyles, Alumni Association President, will have some closing remarks.
Again, congratulations to each of the honorees. In appreciation for your service and contribution to the college, you are now lifetime members of the Indian Club as well as the Itawamba Community College Alumni Association. We appreciate your attendance today. Please join us in the lobby for a reception honoring today's award recipients. We look forward to recognizing our honorees again during the pregame ceremony at Lambert Stadium Eaton Field at 6:30 p.m. Thank you.